The Seed of Deborah, a non-governmental organization, is called for philanthropists to cultivate the habit of helping the needy, especially those who cannot afford education. The Seed of Deborah Foundation says it also counsels and tutors children on how to take advantage of technology in a positive way. The president of the foundation is Simijolati Tilayo. While speaking at his annual back-to-school project in Lagos, affirmed that God sent the group to help the needy, as she declared that helping the vulnerable children mean a lot. While speaking with newsmen during the distribution of the education materials, a member of the group, Adesua Olamiju, said that the motive behind the program is to help children whose parents cannot afford to pay their tuition fees in both primary and secondary schools. She noted that the foundation is continuing to restore up to widows, single mothers, and vulnerable children despite the economic situation in the country, which nearly affected this year's edition. Olamiju explained that the foundation focused on both primary and secondary school children and those with special needs. Apart from the financial assistance, it gave out school bags, notebooks, water bottles, and other stationaries. About 200 children have benefited from our gesture so far.
We want people we know that really partaker, that really share this burden with us, and they share it in the rightful way, not at the end of the day you discover. So we have a kind of closed partnership system where we want to know who is bearing the burden with us. We want to know what he's doing. We want to know how and what he thinks about it, because we want to be a good legacy for the children. You imagine if a Yahoo boy is coming to sponsor a child here, what legacy are we showing to the children? But we want people who has a testimony, people who has what they have been through, and they have what they have become through hard working and believing in God. If you can pick a child from the street, you may not be able to pick 500 in your street, but if you pick one, that 500 is less than one. So everybody should do their best. Let's take it as our responsibility. The situation we meet ourselves in this country makes it to be like that, but let individual make it a responsibility to help one another, and with that we'll be fine.
The least that the government can do is just to have policies that encourage foundations like this, right? And then maybe some waivers. We have a lot of things to do with. There are some things that we want to do that we need government approval for. So if the government investigates and sees that it's for this kind of cause, then there should be some kind of waivers to make it easier for foundations like this to help members of the society.
Really enable my parents in paying my school fees, especially last year when my mom and my dad, they were really not feeling fine. So Seed of Deborah helped me, paid my school fees, paid my younger brother's school fees.